Here we go now into the losers bracket final. It is Western Wolves going up against Prophecy. Both of these teams are going to be placing top 3 at this event, battling it out now for a place in that grand final against Apex NA. This is going to be an intense matchup. Two incredibly strong teams. It's going to be incredibly hard to call this one.
Flag has already been taken by Sowers. I am Tunny joining you, Rel, here at the end.
I never introduced
you. Always do it. Always.
I just like pause and then someone talks. It could
I tell you what, Sowers is already going to put up a flag and he's done some phenomenal work this tournament. That's going to be the first flag of the losers bracket final. And you know what? I said this on main stage. What are you doing? I said this on main stage. Sowers is having such a good tournament at the minute. I mean, I never really. I was his main critic before this event. I didn't think he could cut it in this team. I do think he's a good player, but I didn't think he would make it into prof. But he's proved his worth more than one time here this weekend.
Monksy's always distracting us, isn't he? So for such a low placing team at this event, it's quite cocky. But yes, like you're saying, Sowers was getting a little bit of criticism for being in this team, but he's definitely proved himself extremely strong and played consistently well throughout. Yeah.
Swanee's had a very good event as well. He's putting up the numbers when he needs to, and big little hit fire from Swanee there with the Python. The flag has actually been pulled by Toby though. Sowers shuts him down. No flags will be had yet. Madcat gets a kill on Swanee. Swanee a little bit unlucky. Gunchi does clean that up though, on board with Sowers, running through the top corridor, using the PP90 range and extreme conditioning pro. Pops in there, takes out map. Vapes is already taking out Toby. I'm surprised we haven't any Vapes chance yet, actually.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. We've not had a what chance?
Vapes chant.
Oh, a Vapes chant. No, we haven't. Where are the Vs?
I know, we need to see some Vs.
I don't know if the Vapes fan club's out there at the moment.
I feel as if they get to the final, then that's what we're going to be looking at.
Yeah, maybe.
Vapes.
But they've played so strong throughout. We were actually saying before, the only time that Prophecy have looked a little bit doubtful was when they were playing against Tech Nvidia on main stage. They almost actually lost it. Yeah. It was 1-0 to Tech, and then it was 3-1.
No, that was
3-0.
That was Free Go Dragons.
Oh yeah, okay, that was Free Go Dragons. I'm
Swanee going in at the minute. 2 nice kills, and it's not going to be 2-0. Toby has managed to return the flag, and Swanee's having a sublime game here, taking out 3 of the Western Wolves members in the space of about 10 seconds there. He's going to move and try and help his team return this flag. It's Toby using it in the back of the base, and he's doing a lot of work here. He needs his team to push up. Sowers is taking out one. I'm going to go on board with Sowers to see what he can do to prevent this flag.
Yeah, he's trying to chase someone down there through that bottom tunnel. He did spot someone go in there, but isn't actually giving chase. He's actually flanking around, trying a different angle. Vapes and Gunchi picking up kills respectively. Flag has been returned now, and things are just looking better and better for Prophecy. They are maintaining this 1-0 lead, and they're going to try and take another.
Yeah, Gunchi running flags now. Gunchi's going to move with a brilliant cover by Vapes on this left-hand side. Prof cannot do a thing wrong here, and they are probably going to go 2-0 up. Let's go on board with Gunchi to see how far he is up with this flag. He will cap that within about the 140 mark, and that is going to be 2-0 with 1 minute and 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Yeah, things looking really, really good for Prophecy once again. The game we actually just saw against Mind Freak, it was ridiculously one-sided.
They destroyed them.
Nobody was expecting it to be that one-sided. You know what? I think I was edging towards Prophecy to win it, but I mean, that captured the flag on dome. I don't remember the end result, but it was a huge difference in flag caps.
Yeah, just let's have a look at the scoreboard in a minute. Swanee going 10-3 at the moment. Sowers 7-4. And Vapes is the only person going negative. It's not characteristic of him, but he's doing covering when it needs to be done. The Western Wolves side do not know what has hit them in the minute. They're very, very quiet for a change, and they can't really get anything off. I'm going to switch it off from Swanee because he is sitting back in the base a little bit, and Vapes is going to grab this flag. Oh, he's not going to get away with it though. Just to point out though that Prof are actually on the better side. Yeah,
that's something we need to take into consideration as well, because I think this is the only map where you can't get too down about a 2-0 defeat on one side, because you can really bring it back. I wouldn't say easily, but you know, it is a very one-sided map.
Massive grenade by Vapes there. We've seen it on Swanee's grenade on Swanee's screen, and he just throws over the top of the building. Big shot by Swanee on the Mad Cat. Shouts of rape being put out. I mean, I don't know if it was a woman, it would be a problem, but if that's Swanee, you always know things are happening in the game. Swanee putting shots into 2 people going up on the bridge, and somebody's actually turned around to and shoot him back, and he will not be happy about that. He doesn't like being challenged, Callum Swan.
No, he's jumped away, he's staying alive, and they're probably going to go into round number 2 on a 2-0 lead. However, the flag was pulled. Madcat is managing to prevent Vapes from pushing any further with that. Black also getting the kill. And you know what? I think it's fair to say that Western Wolves are a very defensive side. This may be working against them on this map.
Yeah, it may be. And Swanee going for the final Magnum kill. He's not going to get it. I think he'll be a bit frustrated about that. But big play by Prophecy so far. They are actually outstanding. I know they're on the better side. It's only going 13-3. It's having a great tournament.
Yeah. And all the players on the Western Wolves squad are currently negative, but this is just game number 1. It is a best of 5, so it's going to be interesting. I believe the grand final will begin on a handicap of 2.
I think it's going to be. I think it's probably whoever they play, they're going to get a 2-0 lead.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be a best out of 11.
Right. Okay. So we've got a very long game for you guys, and hopefully it's going to be a close one as well.
We're going to go a 3-way commentary as well. Not 3-way in bed, that would be homosexual beyond belief. I think it would be homosexual if there's 2 of them in there, but the 3 of them makes it even worse.
Yeah, it makes it far, far worse. But no, we should point out it is just going to be a commentary. Nothing will be happening tonight. We've dwelled on this for way too long. Let's go into the game. Watching Toby now, who has actually pulled his flag. Remember, they are 2 down. That was really good play from Toby. Actually read that situation brilliantly, remembering to turn around and take out Sowers before he advanced his flag any further, and he is just about going to get this capture.
Yeah, 4 minutes and 15 seconds left on the clock, and they have just gotten the first flag capture on this side. 1-0 to Western Wolves on this side at the moment. It currently is 2-1 overall.
Okay, we've just been getting our photograph taken, and at that current stage I was like, I was reading the scores and I pretty much had my face in my hand, so it may look like I was disinterested, but let me reassure you I was not. I was just keeping track of the scores, Tony.
I've seen a very, very good photo of me Ainsley on main stage. Ainsley's pulling such a derp face, and I'm giving it the ooh face. And
is this where you've got your cap on?
Yeah, and I literally go ooh.
For those of you that can't see what just happened, but all of you that can't see that what happened, the ooh face was just pulled.
It was indeed pulled. Vape's taking out Mad Cat. Swanee is in good position to defend as well. Gunji's going to come up on Black, and they have to be careful not to be counter-attacked. Toby is sitting in a good position to push into the fight. He's going to go, but he gets out knifed by Gunji. Nice play by the Gunsta. As I like to call, actually, I've never called him Gunsta in my life. I don't know why I said that.
Oh, dearie me.
That was poor. That was a poor show. I think we're changing to leg. Yeah, we have.
What has just happened? EGL has been rearranged to leg. This is a disgrace to the gaming community.
Mad Cat has a lot of defending to do here. Gets taken out by Vapes, but they should get a nice spawn. Toby popping up there, getting 1 and not going to get the second, but he will throw stuns in there. Big grenade by Vapes though, and Western Wolves have got some defending to do.
Let's continue to watch Black as he goes. When we talk about defending, we can only be talking about one guy, and that is going to be Black, who is quite literally on his home flag, only to be taken out by Swanee, who is very, very far up for a fairly defensive player himself.
Yeah, Western Wolves are going for the fire. Madcat gets the knife on the Gunshi, and Toby's going to pull this down left hand side. Vapes has a lot of work to do, and Toby's going to have to. We'll be on your bike, Toby. Swanee takes out Black after Mac with some gov cover for Toby. Sowers there as well, and Toby's gonna have to take his time because Mac's just been taken out by, I think it's Swanee or Gunshi.
Oh, it could be either. Remember, the current flags stand at 2-1 in favour of Prophecy. Toby was almost away there to get that equaliser, but unfortunately the flag was dropped. It is still away. Nobody has picked that up just yet, and it is going to be Mad Cat who is making this push, and this is looking really good for Western Wolves now to equalise. Yeah,
it looks like they're going to put that equalising flag in with 1 minute and 50 seconds to go on the clock.
There we go, 2-2 is the overall score, but there is 1 minute and 47 that Western Wolves now have to actually capture a flag on the easier side, so if anything, this is looking good for Western Wolves.
Yeah, Swanee coming up with a kill on Mac there. He needs to find Toby, who has taken out Vapes, and we're going to go on board with Toby, who's going to get taken out by Swanee. He's just going to shut that attack straight down, but Black has actually pushed up, and as has Mad Cat, pushing through the middle area. They're going to get a grenade into the back corner. Black takes out Swanee and Vapes with the car bomb. Mad Cat's in a good position. Black has a 3-piece, and Mad Cat's going to pull this flag.
There we go, huge play from Black. The last player alive was Gunshi, who has just been killed by Black. That was 4 kills by Black, and he's actually going to run this flag himself, and so he should after picking up those big kills.
Yeah, Black is doing a lot of things here for Western Wolves. Sowers in a good position to stop something though, as he come up, and no he is not, and that is going to be 3-2 to Western Wolves.
With only a minute left on the clock, they have come back from 2-0 down to actually take the lead, and now we are going to see some heavy defending from arguably the most defensive team at this tournament. Yeah,
definitely. Mac is going to use that ACR, and they are going to camp this out. Let's have a look at the scoreboard. Gunji going 21 and 15. Swanee has not had that impressive a second half as the first, and 3 people down, and Mad Cat's calling everything out. Mac, big kill onto Vapes there. The flag's going to go down the right hand side, and it's looking like they're going to get the 4th of the half.
I'm just waiting for Western Wolves. If they do take this, we'll no doubt be hearing the brat from Mad Cat.
It's so cringy. It's so cringy.
It's one of the best things I've ever seen. It's
the
actually on
worst
4-0.
thing. Yeah,
So?
it's 4-2
Yep,
overall.
4-2 overall.
Big play by Western Wolves on the good side, and Prof should have really taken up a bit more of a defensive approach to that.
It's so funny, you just don't expect it. It's like we were saying before, a 2-0 defeat on that side of lockdown isn't so bad as proven here, because 4 flags have just been captured. It is now 1-0 for Western Wolves. Mad Cat has stood up. I don't know if he's going for a toilet break or just stretching his legs.
Stretching his legs, I think.
There we go. High fives all round.
High five. High five, bro. High five.
So
yeah, man.
It was a low 5, but we're almost there.